ByteDance was founded in the summer of 2012 by Yimin Zhang, a former engineer from the Microsoft. He has expected that this technology will be able to breathe new life into social media platform. So Zhang combined those two components to launch Toutiao, which is the first mobile app of ByteDance that provided a new recommendation. Then after he get the idea to build new app which is using the same technology but more focused on the short video orientation, which is Douyin and TikTok. Next, Douyin is the app that provides a platform to the users to make a content with a short video orientation. Douyin has been introduced by ByteDance in 2016 and it is a predecessor of TikTok. The difference between Toutiao and Douyin is Toutiao provides news, a content based on AI technology with more than 4,000 partners that provide news content. However, Douyin provides a platform with a AI technology to the users for them to create a content based on the rules and regulation of government China with a short duration of video and it more on the entertainment content. Hence, because of the more on the entertainment orientation and also the new modern technology that has been introduced by ByteDance, this app more popular on age group of 20 to 24 age group, followed by 25 to 29, which is more than 80% of the users. Okay, lastly is TikTok. Generally, TikTok function is same as the Douyin, but TikTok is the global version of Douyin, while Douyin is only available for the China and was launched in 2017 after ByteDance acquired Musical.ly for 900 million USD. Whereas Musical.ly is a mobile app of the same name that allows users to add their favorite background music to do their video freely. Hence, the brand new global version of TikTok was launched in August 2018 as the result of combining the unique service function of Musical.ly and the AI technology of Douyin in aiming to satisfy the global users. ByteDance strategically launched and developed TikTok for the global market instead of promoting Douyin because of some issues such as language barrier and censorship issues from the government. So, the issue which is problem identification is on how they adapt the competitiveness environment regarding the modern technology. According to the Kai Petty in his article, Pester analysis is a strategic framework commonly used to evaluate the business environment in which a firm operates. He also stated that traditionally the framework was referred to as a PES analysis. However, in more recent history to the framework was extended to include environmental and legal factors as well. Conclusion is, Pester analysis is one of the business tools that is used by the management to analyze or monitor market based on the factors so they can make the right decision for their company. First, we look at the political factor. These factors are all about how and what degree government interference in the economy of a certain industry. For example, government of China has explained that about the regulation that ByteDance need to follow, which is causes that they cannot grow up their business because of the regulation or interference from the government. Indirectly, it will prevent ByteDance to get more profit with the Douyin. Based on the cases, the Chinese authority were blocking several global social media platforms. China's service are subject to intensive censorship and regulation. Next, economic factors which are determined of a certain economy's performance. Factors include economic growth, exchange rate, inflation rate, interest rates, disposable income of consumer, and employment rates. TikTok has become the major catalyst for economic growth because TikTok brought in USD 176.9 million in revenue in 2019, according to the Williams in 2020. Their revenue model also experimented with a series of new revenue models through Douyin, the Chinese platform, and some selected market of TikTok for the company. Then, social is a dimension of the general environment represent the demographic characteristic, norm, custom, and value of the population within which the organization operates. This is important for the marketers in targeting their customer because it includes population, growth rate, its distribution, and others. For example, with TikTok, we can know others' norm and custom about other people across the world because the users can share their activity or content. TikTok and Douyin has more than 533.1 million users. So there are many content that can influence our social, especially to the youngster. Next is technology factor, which is this factor pertain to innovation in technology that may affect the operation of the industry and the market favorably and unfavorably. This factor may influence decision to enter or not enter certain industry, to launch or not to launch certain products, or to the outsource production activities abroad. For example, ByteDance has strategically promoting TikTok to the global instead of Douyin because they have analyzed the technology that will be used for the TikTok and they confident that is technology which is AI technology and Musical.ly technology can make them success in the market or industry. Okay, next is environmental factor which is have come to the forefront only relatively recently. They have become important due to the increasing scarcity of raw material, pollution targets, and carbon footprint targets set by governments. TikTok is the social media application with the highest carbon footprint compared to other social media platforms. According to the Compare the Market, TikTok emits 2.63 grams of carbon equivalent each minute for every active user. Just 5 minutes of use a day add up to about 4,800 grams a year per user. With a reported 1 million users, that's a whole lot of emission. Lastly, legal factor, which is this factor may have some overlap with the political factor. They include more specific laws such as discrimination law, antitrust law, employment law, consumer protection laws, copyright and patents law, and health and safety law. Every country has their own rules and regulations, so the company has to follow them. For example, China has the censorship issue because they have blocking several global social media platforms. Next, TikTok has brought the musical rights in order for them to get the right to use music freely for TikTok. Based on the past analysis that have been discussed, TikTok has a good business prospect for the future in terms of entertainment and advertising because they are using the latest technology in determining their targeting users by analyze on how they're using the app based on the like page switching and others. According to the TikTok Marketing Science post-purchase analysis conducted by FAIR in 2022, TikTok is now the fastest growing channel for discovery with 15% of product discovery across media channels, email and word of mouth. Other than that, TikTok also will be the leaders in the advertising business industry because according to the TikTok Marketing Science US Brand Building Study 2022 conducted by DIRT, brands are remembered 40% more on TikTok than other platforms. However, in my opinion, ByteDance has focused more on how to improve their current system or revenue model for them to increase their profits and then stay relevant in the market compared to the competitors. Hence, my suggestion is they must launch the new features regarding the shopping ads. For example, they can offer some shopping ads formats such as video shopping ads, catalog listing ad, and live shopping ad. So this can help sellers to reach more audience. They also can introduce a focus view system, which is they use the AI technology to determine the users who are truly paying attention and voluntarily to the video ads. So the sellers or brand will pay for the ads according to the time watched from the users, at least 8 seconds. Hence, I think this will be more efficient to the TikTok.